Hey, this is day 100 of BM'ing Bait Players, and today I'm just gonna go over how this series started and how it's going so far and where it's gonna probably be. I just muted the gameplay. It's just gonna be my voice, so it's not gonna be annoying. And this video is gonna be more about like documenting stuff, and so if you don't like this kind of stuff, just like skip today's video. But it's gonna be kind of important if you ever care about it. Also, if you just like raw commentating in the future, I'm just gonna cut the ums and ahs and the useless crap from the videos. So I wanted to talk about how this series started at the start, so let me just get over to that. Okay, let's just remember the timestamp. 20 seconds, 23, 24, let's stop at 25. Okay, this guy thought he was slick by going Mega Knight the opposite lane. He didn't know about displacement. I don't know what he was like doing. Okay, 30 seconds, that's the timestamp. I'm gonna pause. Okay, so let's start by doing the origins of this series. So I'm just gonna start by saying that I hate cycle players, but it's not the main reason. I'm gonna explain why I hate them over the gameplay, but for now, let's explain why I started this series. And the main reason was Abdod. Abdod was the guy who started the series, maybe indirectly, maybe directly. I think it's kind of directly, in my opinion. And he just hosted like a giveaway where he gave away like the boohoo goblin cry emote for like anyone who BM'd hyperbait players, and just posted the video and sent it to him. And I decided to send it to him. And I enjoyed it. I had so much fun. It was really fun, and I figured out like I can just make more and more and more. But we're gonna talk about that later. I'm just talking about my hate for bait now, and I'm gonna transition over to my channel and the videos and the series. So now let's just talk about why I hate bait players. Okay, it was 30 seconds if I remember correctly. Yeah. Why do I hate bait players? That's just before talking about the series in itself. Uh, I hate all cycle players, and that's just a thing about me. And I think also Abdot, we both, let's just not say both. Like, who am I, bro? Um, I just think bait players have an advantage, like overall in this game, generally, because bait players have a prison break free card, and they can just play a single ice spirit or skeletons and get away with like a 5 elixir push, like, or a 6 elixir rocket. Like, that's just rude. Hello. And why would I ever want to play that boring? Also, bait was just so scummy, so it was like a special case of cycle decks. I just hated bait, and I always disliked it, especially because I always ran heavy decks. I remember the last time I like ran Simi. Also, that was a bad e-giant for me. I went into his Evo MK even though I knew he had an Evo MK. I don't know why I did that. I was so dumb, but I still like managed to survive it, so it doesn't really matter. Um, I always thought that bait was so scummy and their players were really brain dead. Like, let's be honest, bro. Like, let's be honest. How many times did you see a bait player outplaying his opponent? Like, they only change the barrel's position. They have like the ice spirit plus princess positioning where they can skip the cannon. That's it. That's it. And if they have a mighty miner in the deck, they will say, "Oh, I can outplay with the mighty." That's it, bro. Like, that's just not enough. Like, I respect Nado more than you guys, but I still hate it because it's a very prison like break free from prison like card too. But it's still more respectable than bait because the gimmick is so obvious that it's just kind of sad, and I always hated them. Also, that was a bad Mega Knight. I played an E-Giant in the back. He shouldn't have went in. Like, he's just gonna lose half of his tower if he doesn't lightning, and he's gonna lightning because I didn't know, and that's gonna be okay. It doesn't matter. So I'm done talking about cycle. I was just saying my like opinion. Like, I hated cycle decks and bait decks. So 250. Let's just remember the timestamp. 250. We can come back to it. I'm now gonna talk about how I evolved the series, because like I talked about how Abdot, the name, I don't know how to say it, started the series, and how like I started first. That's the first day like of the series. So I'm just gonna talk about the thumbnails and the titles and how this got like they've gotten upgraded since like day 2, so that was like really good. Um, as you can see, the start wasn't that good. Like I was trying to find my own style, but I also didn't know anything about making like good thumbnails, like basic thumbnail designs. Like I even put like this useless crap when yes, like I every single day I upload in this channel was a win and a BM. Do you know how hard that was? Like the reason I did this was just because I didn't want to put this win yes in the video. That's the entire reason. And then I did a post saying I would start breaking that rule and I would clarify it, but I just said fuck it and let me just do it every day. Win every single game and BM every single game. And this is the reason. I just want to remove this win yes. And you can even see like the yes was under the timestamp. And that was kind of annoying. I didn't realize this until like day 7. Then day 8 fixed it. Let's just go to day 8. And I realized it and we're good. And after day 8, I realized another thing. Um, Also, day 7 and 8 have a special thing. I'm just gonna talk about them after I talk about the color contrast. You can see like I stopped using colors that don't match. So green and red don't match. So I'm not gonna use them. Blue and red don't match. I'm not gonna use them. I started using like colors that are similar. Ignore day 11. We don't talk about day 11. Fuck day 11. Skip. Let's talk about the thumbnails. I started trying out different thumbnails in like my canvas. Like I do my thumbnail in canvas. I know that's really weird, but I just enjoy canvas. It's really easy to use. And I tried both CR's like thumbnail designs, and I felt it was too simple for me, and it didn't fit like a streak like serious and like BM'ing Bait. It wouldn't be like good enough. It would be too simple. And I felt like if I wanted Wiley's audience, I would wanna have a similar thumbnail and a similar description. You can see the description is actually the same for both of us. Yeah, because I stole this description from him, but there's a single difference. A single difference. A single difference. Yeah, to clarify that I'm lying. So, I'm gonna talk about why Riley. Like, why is the goal Riley? Why did I even choose Riley for this? Like, there is no reason. And I understand you, I think there's no reason. When I started the series, I was like, what should I make the end goal of the series? There has to be a goal. Because, like, one of the most famous series that lasted so long was the Hollow Knight Silksong everyday news until new like the whole Night Silk song dropped, and I watched that and it was kind of amusing how he kept going, and I realized his goal was actually kind of hard. And so when I started like thinking about goals, I was like, I should make it until they nerve like a bait card, like Goblin Barrel Princess, Goblin Gang. But I also thought like, damn, that's just gonna be so easy. We're just gonna nerf Rascals like next season. I'm just gonna lose everything immediately. This is gonna be 30 days of BMing. And I was correct, by the way. They're gonna nerf them next season. Thank God. Um, so yeah, that's the thing. So I wanted something like a good goal. Let me just go back to the gameplay 250 so that like I can talk over the gameplay and just use this time to finish the gameplay. As I said, this day isn't about the gameplay a lot. This day is about me commentating. Anyways, I felt like it was just not enough of a goal, so I decided to like pick on a good player, Riley. Like I know maybe some people were gonna say hypno, hypno, hypno. I wanted someone like as popular as Riley, because Riley is popular, and I just enjoyed watching him in the end. I was like, why not? Maybe I can one day just play with him once at least. I want to 1v1 him. I think maybe I have a chance of beating him if he plays a bait deck. I'm not even kidding. Well, maybe not, because I feel like he's just gonna take it as a grudge. Oh, by the way, worst Mega Knight of his life. Holy shit. Yeah, that was just so bad. Look at my NATO. Oh, it was so bad. Let's not talk about that NATO. We both made very bad mistakes. It's okay. Anyways, so I decided to pick Riley because he was the best bait player I've known, like over the years. Just a really good overall player. He's a very well known YouTuber, and I just disliked bait. I was like, why not Riley? And Riley 1v1ing me. Like, it's gonna be kind of hard to do. Oh, by the way, bad lightning, but who cares? I won, right? I'm just gonna win. Look, 3, 2, 1. I spoiled it. Yeah, yippee, yippee. Let's just BM, keep BMing, keep BMing, and 100 days, smiley face, heart, thank you so much. Yeah. Anyways, so that's it. Yeah, so I want to BM until Riley 1v1 me, like he's the final boss of all bait players. Logbait, Fireball bait, not Fireball bait. Oh, I did technically one day play against Fireball bait, but let's just not talk about that. He was like a mixture. So I was like, okay, Riley's a good goal, so I just put it as a goal as day two. That whole thought process was in day two. That's kind of crazy, I know. So that's about the thumbnails and the titles and the description. So I just laze over all of these, kind of easy. So now I'm just gonna move over to, does Riley even know about the series? Because a lot of you may ask, like, Riley doesn't even know about you, bro. I do not care, first of all, if you think that, like, bro, that's not of your business to think, like, Riley doesn't know about you. Who are you, bro? Like, he first of all, he, like, acknowledged at least with a laugh. But second of all, that I'm doing it for my own fun. Like, I'm having fun BMing. It, it is kind of hard getting day by day, but it's still, like, fun for me. Trying to also push ladder, but it's kind of hard to BM on ladder because all the people there are fucking locked in. I swear to God. So yeah, this is just a screenshot I got of Riley, like, just reacting. So that just proves that Riley is like, knows about like the existence of the series. And you might think, oh, who told you this was Riley's account? Well, first of all, this is literally Riley's Discord account. It's bank, it's not fake, and these are all, like, some people he interacts with in his Discord server, so I'm sure this is him. And second of all, Riley actually isn't, like, that hard to reach, like, as hard as you think. He's just a more, like, of a closed friends type. Like, he only likes to talk with his friends. I understand that, respect. So I'm just gonna start talking about how I reached out to Riley. You might think this was a coincidence, but no, this was completely planned by me. And I know I'm glazing myself here, but that was actually planned. Um, I saw that Riley had, like, a server tag. If you don't know what server tags are, let me click on a random guy. Please, someone have it, like this guy, coast to coast. He's the server owner. See this? This is a server tag, right? So Riley had it. Okay, let's go back to him. Riley had this, and so I clicked on it. I was like, I can join the server, and maybe I can advertise myself there if they have, like, a self promo type of thing, and I'll be able to just join Riley one day by 1v1ing him because his friends are gonna see it. And I was completely correct. They had a self promo channel where I started posting, like, my videos. And the whole goal was not for Riley himself to see it because I knew Riley would never look at this, but for at least one of the server members to look at it. And that's exactly what happened in the picture. As you can see, someone saw it and he sent it to Riley, and that's just mission accomplished. I just did it. And that's just Riley, trust me, bro. Like, don't make me search it for the video. It's not worth it, I swear to God. So we're done here. Video is kind of done right now, so that's just, like, the history of the video, like, this series, and that's the part of the video where, like, it's actually, like, good to leave if you want. But I'm gonna start talking about how the series is gonna go forward and a few other things. So if you want to stay, that's cool. First of all, I'm gonna start commentating a lot more because I wanna be, I think, a Supercell, like, partner creator, something like that. And I already have 100 subscribers now, so I can actually apply to it, and it will work. But I need to put more effort into my videos for it to work. I've read it somewhere in the terms, so I'm just gonna start commentating. I also have a setup now, so I can actually try montaging some stuff. I don't think montage is important, to be honest. I feel like learning how to commentate the gameplay while playing is actually a skill I need to develop. Because I remember like Ian back in the day was like really, really not as good as today, and now he's really good because he kept practicing it every day. And you can even see it while he was like he started live streaming. Like live streaming and normal videos like are different because like in videos you can just mute your voice even whenever you want, but live streaming is different. So I don't know if I'm even gonna live stream, but maybe. I don't even have an audience yet like big enough to actually live stream, but maybe I can gather some by live streaming, but I don't know if it's gonna just be fun. I'm gonna also try to upgrade my gameplay because I didn't even focus on ladders last season, even though I reached like Ultimate Champion multiple times before. But I felt like I was lacking off just because maybe I didn't enjoy Clash as much as before. They did some updates that just I think they weren't the best, and I just didn't like playing it like more than like 1 hour a day. Like I just disliked doing that. It was actually like there were some days in the series where like I played over 5 hours to get a bait matchup and BM and win. That was so hard. Like you don't understand how hard that was, but I still enjoyed it because like other days were kind of easy, but these days were like super unlucky, and that's it. About this icon, the reason I have this is because I want to tell you guys that if I have the icon on a YouTube thumbnail like this one, I spoiled the thumbnail. Yippee, you saw it when you entered the video. Who cares? If I have it on the thumbnail, I'm gonna place it somewhere, maybe in the corner of this box, because I read this is the best placement. That means I'll be commentating the video. If it's not there, then or like it has an X icon, it's I'm not gonna be commentating the video. Surprise, surprise is gonna be most of the times. I'm just gonna try my best to commentate the videos, even if it wasn't live. But I'm just gonna also try to sneak in every now and then live commentate, commentating. I can't speak. So that I can train on it, with time because I'm really bad. Like you can see it right now, hear it right now. I'm really bad at it. And I just decided to name it bullying this time, not BMing. It's bullying. It's not really bullying, but like you get the point. YouTube, this is not bullying. I swear. Um, yeah, that's it. That's the video. Yeah. For the future, I think I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna last 365 days. That was the original goal of this series, and hopefully I can just like gain something out of this. Hopefully, my end goal is just to 1v1 Riley. To be honest, hopefully Riley just acknowledges this is a chance to just do like a slight like video idea. This guy PMs them every day. Why not just 1v1 him for a day? That's just it. I don't want to end it like on a weird day number like 200, 212 or like 250. No, I want it to be like 365 or at least 200 or 300, something like that. Something like a cool number. Because like anything it like on a 103, that wouldn't be cool, right? So, I'll if Riley ever like manages to like uh reach out to me or I've managed to reach out to Riley, I'm just gonna ask him to delay it to the next coolest number because I want to have the series like as a cool like milestone in the Clash Royale community because I think I'm the first guy in the entire Clash Royale community to do this kind of thing, and it's kind of crazy it got to this point. By the way, I told you 5 minutes ago if you want to leave, it's okay. I'm sorry. I just have to remind you because this is the boring part of the video. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to the point. I felt like I was the first guy in the community to ever do this, and I think it was kind of impossible for anyone to gain like an audience over this, and it does make sense, because why would you ever watch the same type of content ever? Like, why is that even like a thing? And I understand that's a thing. And what I'm gonna start doing in the future, I'm just not gonna name the video day 11 of BM'ing Bait players. No, I'm just gonna make it like I faced something or like training on something. Maybe it's gonna be like a normal video that has the first game BM'ing Bait and the rest of the video is normal. Maybe it's a live stream and when I be finally manage to BM and win against the bait player, I'll just end the live stream. Maybe something like that. We don't know. We're just gonna figure it out. I even tried to figure out what's the better title over the time. Like you can see me like changing BM'ing Bait. I moved like the word players. Like I tried my best to simplify it, but I felt like it was too bland. It was too boring. So yeah, that's it. Um. So what I'm gonna do is in the video now, and we're gonna start training on commentating videos. And as I said, if I have this icon, that means I'm gonna be commentating the video. If it's not there, it's not gonna be commentated. I know this video was boring as hell for a lot of you guys, but it's just a special occasion and I just had to talk it out. Talk everything I want to do in the future. Maybe even like maybe getting a Supercell creator program. Maybe did I mention this? I don't remember mentioning this. Maybe I did. If I get that, it's gonna be cool. I have 100 subs. Maybe I have dementia. If I did mention this, I have dementia. I'm sorry. Yeah, the video's too long now, 20 minutes, bro. I'm not gonna edit this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to watch this. You're just gonna have to watch. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna even edit the end. I'm gonna end random.